Here we are, back again, to explore the murky waters of information warfare. We've already covered the Hegelian dialectic, false flag operations, and red herring. Now it's time to take a deeper dive into another information warfare tactic, the limited hangout strategy. Let me refresh your memory for a moment. Information warfare refers to the deliberate use of information and communication technologies to shape people's attitudes, beliefs, and actions towards a particular goal. This could be done through propaganda, cyber attacks, or other forms of disinformation. Typically, it is driven by political or military interests. Given how prevalent the exchange of information is today, it's crucial to have a solid grasp of the various strategies employed in information warfare. One such strategy is the limited hangout. It involves disclosing only partial information while hiding or downplaying other crucial details. Limited hangout is a sneaky little tactic used to spread fake news. It involves sharing just a teensy bit of truth while hiding the rest of the juicy details that could really make someone look bad. The government and spy agencies love to use this trick to change people's minds, distract them from important stuff, or even make whistleblowers look foolish. This video will fill you in on all the ins and outs of limited hangout, where it came from, how it works, and the damage it can do. You'll learn how to spot it, fight it, and protect yourself from being fooled by this trick. In this digital age where information is everywhere and anyone can be a target, it's super important to understand limited hangout and other information warfare strategies. So check out this video and stay smart. So, what exactly is a limited hangout? A limited hangout is a sneaky way to handle a scandal or controversial issue. It involves sharing some information but keeping back or playing down the really bad stuff. The idea is to control the story and distract people from the worst parts of the scandal. For example, during the Watergate scandal, the Nixon administration used this tactic to control the narrative and shift attention away from the most damaging aspects. In information warfare, this strategy is used to manipulate public opinion and reduce the impact of a scandal. It allows individuals or groups to avoid taking responsibility for their actions and undermines public trust in people and institutions that use this problematic approach. Limited hangout can take various forms, such as selectively disclosing only partial information during interviews or providing the media with intentionally false information. In the past, the Reagan administration used this strategy during the Iran-Contra scandal to manage the situation and prevent more damaging revelations from coming to light. However, the use of limited hangout can result in a lack of transparency, which can lead to a decrease in public trust towards institutions and individuals involved. When people sense that they are not receiving the full story, they may become less likely to believe official accounts and be skeptical of those in positions of power. This can be harmful to democracy and impede accountability. Limited hangout has become a popular tool for political parties and candidates to manipulate public opinion in modern political campaigns. By selectively disclosing information and steering the story in their favor, they can draw attention away from negative news. The widespread use of social media has made this tactic even more prevalent, but it has also raised concerns about the accuracy of information and transparency in political discourse. As a result, people's trust in political institutions and the media has declined, leading to greater skepticism of those in power. The use of limited hangout in politics has a significant impact on public trust in democracy and the political process. The business world has also used limited hangout as a way to control how the public sees them. Some companies may release reports that appear to reveal the whole truth, but, in reality, only disclose a small part of it. This is done with the aim of avoiding accountability for their actions. Such practices can erode public trust in institutions and leaders that use such tactics. The impact of limited hangout can be long-lasting, as people may lose faith in those who use the strategy and view them as untruthful and untrustworthy. Ultimately, this can lead to people becoming disenchanted with institutions and individuals over time. Limited hangout is a deceptive and dangerous tactic that can cause confusion and undermine trust. By only giving some people certain pieces of information, people can be tricked into making decisions based on incomplete or wrong information, which could have disastrous results. Using limited hangout to hide wrongdoing is also a direct attack on justice, and it can make the rule of law weaker. To stop this insidious practice, people must be vigilant and aware of the common tactics employed by those who use it. One of these methods is to give only part of the story, which is meant to sound convincing but doesn't tell the whole story. People must be cautious of such claims and seek out additional sources of information to verify the accuracy of what they've been told. Creating distractions is another common way to keep people from paying attention to things that are more damaging. Unscrupulous individuals often use this method to get people to stop paying attention to the main issue and instead focus on small details or side issues. It's important that people remain focused on their primary concern and not let themselves be sidetracked by these distractions. To stop limited hangout, we need transparency and accountability from those in power. We should hold officials responsible for their actions and examine their claims carefully. We can also use social media and other online tools to spread the word and expose those who use this unethical tactic. It's important to spot and deal with limited hangout to protect the integrity of information and make sure that people who try to manipulate it don't hide the truth. The only way to stop the spread of fake news and keep people's faith in institutions is to identify and disprove limited hangout. Here are some ways to identify and counteract its negative effects. 1. Verify your sources. Be cautious and check the authenticity of the information by investigating its source. Collect information from multiple sources and triangulate it to form a complete picture. 2. Challenge assumptions. Don't blindly accept things at face value. Research possible explanations and test assumptions. Analyze the data to see if it makes sense. Look for inconsistencies. Keep an eye out for any contradictions or oddities in the limited hangout. These can be used to expose deceit and support claims with evidence and facts. 3. Provide more information. Fill in the gaps of the limited hangout with more information. If you want to be heard, it takes effort, but you might still get turned away at the door. But here's the deal. Limited hangout is a sneaky little devil that won't go away that easily. Sharing information with others, using hashtags, and creating social media campaigns can be helpful, but they're not enough. We need to address the bigger picture. Investigative journalism is great and all, but it's not foolproof. Independent journalists and media outlets are still subject to their own biases and limitations, and let's not forget that they need to make money too. So, what's the solution? We need to tackle the systemic issues that enable limited hangout to thrive. We need to address the structural factors and root causes that allow it to persist. Only then can we truly ensure that the truth is revealed. Now you may be thinking, what can I do? I'm just one person. Well, my friend, don't underestimate the power of one. Every single person has the ability to make a difference. It starts with being informed and questioning what you see and hear. Don't just take things at face value. Do your own research and seek out different sources of information. And if you do come across something that doesn't seem quite right, speak up. Don't be afraid to call out limited hangout when you see it. Share your concerns with others and encourage them to do the same. Together, we can make a difference and ensure that the truth prevails. So let's make a pledge to promote transparency, accountability, and honesty. Let's fight back against limited hangout and demand the truth. Because in the end, a society built on lies and deceit is not one that we want to live in. Thank you for watching and stay vigilant. Until next time, blessings.